This man found that every time he spoke, leaves would spray out of his mouth. Even when he tried to cover it with his hand, it didn't stop. He immediately went to see a medical expert, who told him that his illness was connected to a mysterious tree. Every word he spoke would make one leaf fall, and when all the leaves were gone, his life would end. Jack didn't believe it at first. He started singing to the tree, only to see a pile of leaves fall to the ground. Terrified, he grabbed an axe and tried to stop the curse himself. But the moment he struck the tree, he was thrown several meters away, and a wound appeared on his waist, the same spot he had just hit. That's when he finally realized his life was tied to the tree. Jack was terrified. He began answering calls with only one word before hanging up. He tried communicating through writing, but the leaves still fell. Even when he gestured, more leaves dropped. Not being able to speak made his life miserable, especially during client meetings. He asked his assistant to speak for him, but the assistant ruined everything, angering the clients. Then the gardener began watering the plants, and Jack started sweating uncontrollably. The client got angry and left, and Jack's boss gave him one last chance to win them back. But when Jack arrived at the client's office, the gardener was spraying pesticides. The fumes drove Jack insane. He acted drunk and even stuck cookies up his boss's nose. The boss fired him on the spot. In despair, Jack decided to do something good. He bought a truck full of baguettes to give away, but it didn't work. He donated money, it still didn't work. He rescued a cat, breaking his leg in the process, but the curse remained. He smashed a bottle against the tree, but only hurt himself. Furious, he shouted in anger, and the leaves fell faster. His assistant tried to stop him, but it was useless, so he taped Jack's mouth shut. By then, only 20 leaves were left. Jack knelt before the tree, finally accepting his fate. He picked up a book from the ground and began thinking carefully about how to use his last few words. First, he went to see his wife and made his final confession. Then he visited his mother in the nursing home and gave her his last advice. With only 3 words left, he went to his father's grave and spoke his final sentence. Thunder roared, the last leaves fell, and Jack collapsed. But then, a phone call woke him up. The tree was once again full of leaves, and Jack had been given a second chance at life.